c4, knight f6, knight f3, g6, knight c3, bishop g7, g3, castle kingside, bishop g2, d6, d4, knight c6, castle kingside, bishop f5, knight e1, rook e8, h3, queen c8, g4, bishop d7, knight c2, h5, f3, e5, d5, knight a5, b3, e4, bishop b2, e takes f3, e takes f3, c6, king h1, a6, d takes c6, knight takes c6, queen takes d6, bishop e6, knight a4, queen d8, rook a d1, queen takes d6, rook takes d6, bishop f8, rook d1, knight d7, g takes h5, bishop f5, knight d4, knight takes d4, bishop takes d4, b5, knight c3, b takes c4, h takes g6, f takes g6, b takes c4, rook a c8, f4, bishop g7, bishop b7, rook c7, bishop takes a6, bishop takes d4, rook takes d4, knight c5, bishop b5, rook e3, knight d5, rook takes h3, check, king g2, rook a7, rook f2, king f8, rook e2, rook a3, knight f6, rook a g3, check, king f2, knight d3, check, rook takes d3, bishop takes d3, rook e8, check, king f7, knight d5, rook f3, check, king e1, rook h2, rook e7, check, king f8, rook e8, check, king g7, rook e7, check, king h6, knight e3, rook g3, knight f1, rook g1, King D1. Rook takes F1, check. Rook E1. Bishop C2, check.